So in high school, this was my junior year of high school. I was just crazy for Star Blazers. Loved Star Blazers. It was everything I'd been, craving when I was a kid, when I was younger, and what I'd always hoped to find. It was a cartoon. It was a great adventure. It was, and there was that alienness to it, which by that time I recognized was, this was from Japan. And maybe this is something about Japanese culture that's really intriguing, and I really want to, there's this feel to it, and I really want to find out more. And an opportunity came, this was through the group Youth for Understanding, to go to Japan as an exchange student in the summer of my junior year in high school. So grabbed it and went to Japan, went to a town called Tongabayashi. It's a little below Osaka, over on the western end of the country, and where I would stay with the host family for 2 months. Well, when we first get there, we come into Tokyo, and we go to this fancy hotel, and they're going to have a welcome dinner for all of us who came over in this group for Youth for Understanding. But I'm in Japan, man, and we're in a hotel, and we've all been assigned different rooms. I shared a room with a couple other gals, and they were going to the dinner, and you know what? I don't feel very well. I'm just really tired from the trip, and I think I better just go to bed, so you guys go on without me, and I'm just going to sack out and get some sleep, because it was a long flight over. So they go off to the dinner. I wait till they're gone. Quick, turn on the TV! I gotta find me some Japanese cartoons, man. So turn on the TV, and flip the channels around a little bit, and boom, there is something, and it is a cartoon. And I recognize what it is because a couple years before that, maybe even been the year before that, I had bought Maurice Horn's World Encyclopedia of Comics because he talked about Japanese comics in there, and I wanted to find out all I could. And he had talked about a manga called Ashita no Joe, which he translated as Joe Who Aims to Win Beautiful Tomorrow, or Wonderful Tomorrow or something. And I thought, wow, Ashita no means all that. Japanese is really hard, man. But I recognized that this was Ashita no Joe, and it turned out it was kind of a special about it. They showed a little bit of Tetsuya Chiba, who's the manga artist, his studio, and what I didn't know at that time was that the original Ashita no Joe TV series from 1970 had been cut together into a movie-length feature for about the first half of it, up to Rikisha's death. Oh, I gave that away. And had come out in theaters that May. And this was August. Was it August? No, it was I got there at the tail end of June. I got there like the last day of June. 1980 this was. So old. And so they're talking about Ashita no Joe and showing these snippets from what was the theatrical release, but it's actually from the 1970 TV series. And I'm like, wow, this is Ashita no Joe, which I thought was Ashita no Joe at that time. It's Joe who aims to win wonderful tomorrow. Wow. So I watched that, and it was really intriguing. And it was kind of fitting that that was the first anime that I actually saw in Japan, because that series would come to be another major milestone. I don't know what's the right thing to say. It's an influential part of my life, but it wasn't at that time. I just recognized it. But they were playing a song during it, and the song was really, really nice. And later on, I learned what that song was. And so now I shall sing that song, which is called Utsukushiki o Kamitachi, and it was the theme from that movie version, cut together from the TV series of Ashita no Joe. And here it is. Let's see what I got to do to it. What do I have to do to it? Here we go. Oh no, not gonna make it. Of a special about Ashton Joe. All I knew was that it had been popular. It was about boxing. All I knew was what Maurice Horn had written. And but because the movie had been so popular, the series would be aired later on, to my good fortune.